Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. We're at the Skipjack Open. It's time to get our coverage underway. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and Rich, let's get right into it. Take us through the opening hole of this course.
City views are abundant at this opening hole. Tarwa Golf Club, par 4, 492 yards. A very strong opening hole. Fairway bunkers down the right-hand side shouldn't come into play for the long hitters. However, it's a long second shot and very demanding. Water to the right, as you can see, bunkers to the left, and anything long leaves a challenging third. All in all, one of the toughest opening holes these players will see.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 170 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
It's heading to the rough for mine. There was only one outcome with that 6-iron, and that was airmailing the green. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Well, I like the look of this. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hole. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second. Going with the hybrid. As Tiger would say, wait. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And now we go to the third, where this happened just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's get back to it, shall we? And looks like this one's coming straight off the cart path. Putting for par. Get in. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And let's have one more look at that shot. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot into the third. Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Nicely done.
Putting for birdie. It's tracking. Well done. Take the birdie.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And the player steps up to this short par 4. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago.
Sit back, relax, and watch this roll.
And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Sitting at -1. Didn't that look good for a long time? Lovely touch. Well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Nicely holed. And for par.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
This putt is about 16 feet.
This one's looking good.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Welcome to this par 5 hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And back to the course with the live action. Just off the fairway in the first cut. That's heading into the rough, I think. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Going with the pitching wedge here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Good look at a birdie here.
This one looking really good.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. Whoa, down there, horsey. That's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4. This one should find the rough.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm down here on the 9th. I'm getting ready to see what Matt Kuchar does with this.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Let's return to live play now. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Wow. What a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. That's an awful error. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Not looking good here for the par, but I'm telling you, there's still a chance.
Go in. And you hold it. What a monster. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Lining up from around 160 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down on the 11th hole. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
That's frustrating. Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch. Looking better.
This one's for bogey. Minus, more to play. Currently 1 under for the round. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That was wonderfully done. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. This putt is for the lead. Oh, that's a ripper. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's on a great line. Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Now man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, definitely not where they planned to be, but they could have had a lot worse of a situation. Sitting up pretty good here in the sand.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Well done. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. And now intrepid on-course reporter John standing by.
Just down here on the 14th. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, almost went in. Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Just hoping for an outcome now. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault missing the green.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Looking really good, this one. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for bogey. And down it goes. Now 8 shots back after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Uh-oh, this one's headed for the rough.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. Playing this shot from the sand. Okay, step one complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This one has eyes for the hole. Yeah, you'll take that.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Patrick Cantlay finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better. I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses in sight.
Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
This is his third.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Over the last handful of years, Rich, we've had a bunch of players come out on tour, but few have impressed more than Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas is this younger generation of player who's absolutely fearless. He knows that he belongs on the PGA Tour, and it shows week in and week out with his style of play.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole. That one's heading down Broadway.
John, give us a small update.
Well, guys, I'm on the 17th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
This would be a great up and down. That is outstanding, and snatches a birdie as well, and he'll move into the top 10. Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 3 over. That looked a little wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. "11 feet to the cup." This one's dialed in. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3.
4 right.
Where was that going? Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Second shot here on the 17th hole. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. That's not the outcome they were after.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
"18 feet to the cup." Tracking. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. That's going to find the water, sadly. And here we are with the third shot. This one might roll into the rough. Setting up in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. It's a little wayward.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This putt for a final score of 75. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and down on the course, it's hello to John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Happy to be with you. Happy to be at the Conservatory Club. Welcome to the folks at home, and it's I wouldn't say welcoming first hole. Look at this thing. Beast. Par 5, 651 yards from the tips. Talk about a three-shotter to start your day. Can't wait to see how the players deal with this one. Should be fun.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the first. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they might have a good chance with this one. It's in the first cut, sitting pretty good.
That's a pretty handy shot. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up. Go on, get in the hole. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Starting the round at even par. This hole here is a par 4. Good looking shot this. Playing from around 160 yards. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's just inside the range. This putt is from 14 feet. If it's up, it could be in. And that's for birdie. Well holed. He's in a share of 5th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup from here.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. This shot from around 210 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Just didn't drop. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And in it goes for the par. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace. Oh, well, that was the number, no doubt about that. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of 7th.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 7th position. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And this putt to move into the top 5. It's got a chance. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And this effort by Kevin Kisner was just a little while ago.
Oh, I got to say, this is a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
Great putt. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And we've arrived at a par 3. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. That'll help your scorecard. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Okay, let's get back to the action. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. Good putt, that. Just one off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, the ball ended up getting down into that rough pretty good. They're going to have to do a lot of work to get it out of this first cut.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. That's well holed. At -2, going along nicely today. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Well, this should find the short grass. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I am down on the 10th hole. This is Kevin Kisner.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 3rd position. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. This player's dialed in. What a shot. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. Make this putt, he'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 3 under. He finds himself in a share of the lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Opting for the 3-wood. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Well, that was an absolute beauty, Rich.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Why not take another look at that effort? This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back nine.
Well, this is what you practice for, isn't it? You want to be in the lead, up near the lead, going into the final 9 holes of an event to see if you can win it. Let's see how well they've practiced and if it can pay off.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. From around 180 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently 4 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 11th. That's heading for the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Time for the 5th shot. Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for first place. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, that's a handy shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
Well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. Bogey putt coming up here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Let's see if they can bounce back after that bogey. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm down here watching Matt Kuchar on the 14th hole.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Not bad. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And he needs this to save par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantlay is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-stroke lead. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Atta boy, good shot. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Just a stroke behind the leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Ooh, nice line. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And that makes him tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 3. Going with the 7. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort. John, what's going on out there?
Well, we're down on the 17th hole, guys. This is Kevin Kisner.
Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Yeah, that one will play. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. The putt drops, now at 4 under with just a few holes to play.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
He's currently in the 2nd position. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on to the layup? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Let's head over to the 17th. Sitting at +1. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I'm hoping for this one to fall. Looking great now.
Well done. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. Leading by a shot after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
That should find the surface. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Get excited. This could go in. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. playing from around 190 yards out. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Good shot there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt for a final score of 64. And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Welcome to Cromwell, Connecticut. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam at one of my favourite stops each year on tour. It's TPC River Highlands and the Travelers Championship. So many famous finishes that have happened here. Rich, I like this golf course. What are your thoughts?
It's a good golf course. There's no doubt about it. I think the players enjoy it because it's not a test of golf that really stresses you out. It's right there in front of you. I think we're going to see a lot of golfers go out there and try and attack it with driver. I don't think we're going to see too many guys laying up with irons. Maybe on some of the holes, 9 would be one of them that I can think about. But this golf course really begs you to attack it. You can make a lot of birdies. Kevin Streelman made 7 in a row in his win. And that's the type of golf course it is. You can get on some great rolls if you're giving yourself the opportunity. And it's right there for the taking. You just got to go do it.
And it's also the venue of the lowest round ever played on the PGA Tour, a 58 by Jim Furyk. Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they're in the first cut, and it kind of made its way down deep into it, so I don't know if they can get all that much onto this one.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well struck. This is from miles away. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well holed. Starting the round at even par. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back? Let's head over to the 4th hole.
And about 180 yards to the pin.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
Astounding. Simply astounding. What a hole out. What a play.
Let's return to live play now. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
That got caught up in a few of the branches. This putt is about 17 feet long. And this one is for his par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Welcome to this hole. That's a par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
And now we go to the 4th, where this happened just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
Incredible shot.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
That might be one club too many. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yeah, you'll take that. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
That one's heading down Broadway. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Oh, tidy looking shot that. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Opting for the 3-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Handy effort, that one. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Well done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. But there's no question that the Travellers Championship has done a wonderful job in really building their field, particularly off the back of a major. This golf course, I've already told you, I seem to like it. There's a fun little atmosphere down around those finishing holes as well. What are your thoughts?
I think the players like it just because it does come on the heels of a major championship. They want a week where they can go out and the golf course isn't going to beat them up. It's a great fan and family-friendly environment, and that's exactly what the Travellers has. They've really done a great job with this tournament to make the players feel welcome, to help with accommodations, to make their task getting from the major championship to here so much easier. So these players coming in here, they can kind of kick back a little bit and not have the stresses, I think, of a normal tour event, even though they're still playing for big money, Luke. Points galore. They all are here to compete. They're all here to win. But they do have a little bit of catching up on some mental fatigue and physical fatigue from the week prior.
And the golf course is really set up for an exciting finish. That drivable par 4 15th, the gorgeous par 3 across the water, 17 with a fair bit of water around it as well. It has been the site of some incredible come-from-behind victories or flashy finishes.
Kevin Streelman comes to mind right off the get-go. 7 straight birdies to finish it out in his win. But yes, the back 9 here, this has a little bit of Augusta type stretch in it. The front 9, there's not a whole lot of really great birdie opportunities, but you get to the back 9 and all of a sudden 10's a good hole, but then 11, 12, 13, and you can keep on going. There's a lot of really good birdie opportunities, and that's what makes this finish here so good. Yes!
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's tidy.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the 8th hole, guys. This is Matt Kuchar.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
Oh, trying to hit a little punch shot, and they do to perfection. What a shot indeed.
2nd shot here on the 7th.
Aisle 1, sunscreen. That's exactly what they're going to need, headed to the sand.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace. Ow! Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Yep, well holed for bogey. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Going with the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. Can make this one. It's for par. And there it is. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. That should find the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well played, mate. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. Putting for bogey. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And this effort by Justin Thomas. And here we are with their 4th. That was clinical. Beautifully played. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Which god is
This one looks
this?
to be heading down the runway. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 12th. Patrick Cantlay's getting ready for his next shot.
Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the pitching wedge
2K21.
here. And back to the course with the live action.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. He has this putt to save his par. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And down she goes. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
That's some good golf right there. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That's frustrating. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
This is their 5th shot. Wow. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
That was sensational, Luke.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 9-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. It's tracking. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Let's recap the action from just some moments ago. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. And in she goes. Let's return to live play now. Oh, the fried egg. That's ugly. Any chance of getting out of this bunker?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
That's a bit out of shape. And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
4 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. All right, John. How's this putt looking?
This putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
Big chance here. Just didn't drop. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Time for the second shot at the 15th.
Ooh.
What a recovery. Almost hold it. This putt coming up is for birdie. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. Some lovely momentum for this player moving up the leaderboard. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left. That's not the outcome they were after.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That's well holed.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Here on the 17th hole, guys. This is Kuchar's next shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
That ball looked a little thirsty. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
And unfortunately, a lot of work left for this par.
Oh, looked like they hinged in that stroke. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, that's holed, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the hybrid. That's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. This one's tracking. And another round safely in the books. Well, Rich, it was great to share these moments with you and all the folks at home.
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Back at TPC Southwind here in Memphis, Tennessee. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this golf course gets after you pretty quickly.
Don't be surprised by the short 434 yards on the card from the back tees. This hole plays much longer. That uphill tee shot going from right to left, but generally back into the wind. Anything missed out to the left in the rough is an absolute no-no. Out to the right, even in the fairway bunker, is not a bad leave. Second shot, as I said, back up the hill with the green that tilts from back to front. Danger all around this hole. You want to make 3 or 4, but 5s and 6s can happen very easily as well.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind. Rich played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Outstanding approach shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Looks good off the blade. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Let's head over to the third. Playing their 5th shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And back to the course with the live action. After initially struggling coming onto tour after a prodigious amateur career, Matt Kuchar's found his real niche, hasn't he? He knows what to do with his golf swing and gets the most out of it.
I've never seen a player that has been as consistent as he has been for as long as he has been. The man is a human ATM machine. Every time he puts the golf ball on the ground, they start handing him cash as fast as they can. It's ridiculous. Finally got a couple of more wins in 2019, and I gotta say, he has really been impressive throughout his entire career, but just the run that he's been on over the last 12 years or so, it's simply amazing.
Was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. Well hold. Let's move on. He's currently tied for 7th. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. The third hole at TPC Southwind, Rich, the first of the par 5s on the golf course. A lot of water in play. You need to be brave if you're going for this in two.
More golf balls hit into the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour. An excellent reason why. You get a little careless, and that water on the right-hand side is going to gobble up that second shot.
Time now for the fourth shot. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And he needs this to save par. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This next putt is for bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Wow, what a shot.
That dog will hunt.
John, do you have any info down there?
Down here on the 6th hole, this is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
This putt to move into a tie for first. Looking really good. That's outstanding. What a putt. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I got to say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Oh, this looks pure. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And that will take him to 1 under. He's in a share of 7th place. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. sitting at 1 under the card and a share of 7th. Straight out of the top drawer.
Judging it beautifully.
Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He finds himself in a share of 7th. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. You like that, didn't you? And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Oh, what a shot! Let's return to live play now. After initially struggling coming onto tour after a prodigious amateur career, Matt Kuchar's found his real niche, hasn't he? He knows what to do with his golf swing and gets the most out of it.
You know, he's been so impressive. Once he got back on tour after the struggles early in his career, he's a changed man. Changed golf swing, changed attitude, and all of a sudden, he's just printing money. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Hasn't gotten all the victories that I think that he might have deserved or earned with some late play, most notably Jordan Spieth snatching the Open Championship title away from him a few years back. But time and time again, he's so resilient. Back in the winner's circle once again in 2019. He's just a unique player.
Is it any good?
Figures out a way to get it done week in and week out, no matter the venue.
Oh, just missed. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down here on the 9th, this is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot. And about 120 yards out from here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. From around 180 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Well, this would be a good putt to make. You'd move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. And the putt it drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the event. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one needs to kick left. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Yeah, fair effort. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Nicely done. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just a couple back from our leader. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ooh. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. And what a way to jump into the top 10.
Ga2K25 is so much fun and really hard at the same time, and it's funny.
What's the news?
Well, down here on the 10th hole, getting ready to see what Matt Kuchar does with this next shot.
And from the bunker here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, lovely shot.
Going to have
into
to get it.
feet. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Our coverage continues here at the 12th. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this shot from about 150 yards out. Only a few shots off the pace. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. I've run some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This one's for birdie.
Looking better.
A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. He currently shares 4th position.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, what a great stroke. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. And it's time to recap that play. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Good looking shot this. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
There's been so much great golf played here today. Why don't we head back to the 14th for this wonderful shot? Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Okay, let's get back to the action. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Going with the 6-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
It's on a great line. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Currently 5 under for the round. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Well played. Great looking shot this. Well, that's beautifully judged. Five feet coming up to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
He's currently in a share of top spot. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Playing from around 230 yards. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Time for the 5th shot. Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. This one's online. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm just here on the 18th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. And back to the course with the live action. Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Tracking. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He sits in first position. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal a victory with a birdie. Looks to have opted for the 8 iron. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt is for a final score of 63. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And there you have it. Winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I got to say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports so proudly presents this PGA Tour event. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Welcome to the Quad Cities. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. We're here for the John Deere Classic. And when we get off the tractors and the big boy toys, we've got to get down to business. This TPC Deere Runners, really a place where you've got to make hay.
You do. In fact, they have a opportunity on Tuesday where the players go and they dig out a big hole. They call it the Big Dig, and that's what they need to do this week. Take it deep. Historically, 59s have been shot around here. Players usually getting into 20 under par-ish to win the tournament. So it's a good opportunity late in the season for players that might be outside the top 125 to get on a good run, make a bunch of birdies, get inside that top 125. Easier said than done in some examples, but I got to say, all in all, it's a great opportunity on a good venue.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the birdie bonanza. It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh! Well, that shot took some serious skill. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Solid par putt, that. Starting the round at even par. Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5, 551 yards long. You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
John, give us a small update.
Well, I'm down on the third hole as Matt Kuchar sets up his next shot.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, what a shot. And mark him down for a birdie.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
13 feet to the cup. This one has eyes for the hole. Just didn't drop. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That should find the cut stuff. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Going with the 7. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 of the leaderboard if you can make this. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. And down it goes. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
Third shot now.
That's an absolute peach. Well played. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the sixth.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, from down here, it looks about 22 feet to the hole.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
They've holed it. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. John, you're down there. Can you get out of this predicament?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Oh, well done. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Get in. Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
And that is a nice birdie from the bunker. Way to go.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Lovely effort that. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Going with a 3-wood here. That was wonderfully done. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
And from here, they're looking at about a 28-foot putt.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this great shot at the 11th? Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Lining up for his 3rd now. Oh, how close was that to going in? Okay, let's get back to the action. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well hold. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well struck. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay from earlier. Let's recap this long-range effort. Nicely holed. And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 11th. Yeah, nicely played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, just missed. Putting for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is his third.
Oh, that's lovely touch. The hands of a surgeon. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 13th. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Atta boy, good shot. And this putt to move into the top 20. That was a gallant attempt. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Now 4 back after that hole. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Bit disappointing, that one. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for 7th position. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Left yourself an opportunity. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
About 27 feet from here.
Get in the hole. Was on a good line. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Just didn't drop. This one's for bogey. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 17th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
Third shot now.
And back to the course with the live action. Now just one over par. Well, that's a handy shot. And a good look at birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. And that will drop in for birdie. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Get down. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Ooh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. This one started out on a good line. And that will do it for him at this event. That's one of those performances where they're going to get a lot more positives out of it than negatives, wouldn't you say?
They should, absolutely. Let's hope they look at it that way.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this FedEx Cup season has been a beauty for this player. Handling it nicely, don't seem to be under any real pressure.
No, they've been going along quite smoothly this season. I have to say I'm very impressed. I'm looking forward to seeing them compete in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Let's get down to the action. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot here on the first.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Whew. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lining up the birdie putt here. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
Absolutely. Love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
He finds himself currently tied for fifth.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
We have a par 4 on this one.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for fifth. This hole here is a par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. That's tidy. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, looks like this one's about 21 feet to the hole.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And after this hole, that's how it looks. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's take a look at JT just a little while ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Solid putt, that. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. You've arrived at a par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 150 yards here. 3 strokes off the lead. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, his putt is looking at to be about 23 feet.
This one looking really good.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 6-iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This putt was about 8 feet. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the putt.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 7th hole, and this is Matt Kuchar's next shot. And this one's for birdie.
Okay, steady now. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This hole is a par 5.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
taking aim from about 220 yards out. Just 3 back from the leader. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for eagle here. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And this effort by Justin Thomas. John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks like about 34 feet to the cup, guys.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
This one's looking good. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And JT is currently our leader. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Going with the hybrid. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And coming up well short.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Oh, so close. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th. Playing from around 110 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Woo, back there, horsey. Handy effort, that one. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. And that finds him in a share of second. Teeing off here at the 11th. That's heading for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? Here's a great shot from our player currently in second.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And down it drops. What a shot that was. Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, I'm going to go with 36 feet for this putt. Should be interesting.
Ouch, that hurts. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. This lie's not great.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm over on hole number 14 with Patrick Cantlay at the moment.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And here we are with the third shot. One stroke off the lead. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now 4 under for the tournament. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that was pure. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This one's looking good.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 14th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one's going right at the pin here. That's not what they were looking for.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Good looking putt. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the 15th, this is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that is crushed. This shot here from about 240 yards. Just a stroke behind the leader. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And with that, they move into first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Good shot there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay. Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. And back to the course with the live action. Setting up here with a very long putt. That looked good for a long way. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now leading by one shot.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. That should find the fairway. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. That's a little wayward.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their third. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Second shot here at the 18th. sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.